Oh yeah, look Well, it's round 2 of the NPL Victoria Women's here at CB Smith Reserve as Brunswick Juventus take on Boroondara-Carey Eagles. Despite being relegated at the end of last season, Brunswick enter the 2025 campaign with a second chance after being reinstated following Casey Comet's withdrawal due to financial reasons. However, today they face a tough challenge, having never beaten the Eagles in any of their previous 5 meetings. The Eagles today will look to extend their dominance, while Juve aim to defy the odds and make a statement. It's a fixture that has all the storylines for a... And for Burar, Madeline Reese. Both sides going to this game with losses under their belts from round 1. Boroondara-Carey Eagles 3-2 loss to Heidelberg. Goals from Savarian and Drew Dempsey. And Brunswick Juve lost 1-0 to Essendon Royals. Both sides have actually lost their top goal scorers as they've moved on. Boroondara, Gabby Hollers, moved to Perth Glory, scored 18 goals in 19 games last year. Obviously absent from the squad. And it will be Boroondara Eagles in the yellow, kicking to the left of the screen. Brunswick Juve kicking to the right. We're just waiting for Prakash to get us underway. Seems to be an error with the net. As mentioned, captains for either side today. For Boroondara-Carey Eagles, Hayley Gertz. And for Brunswick Juve, it's Natalie Chaya, ending her 6th season at the club. And are on the way. It's sent a long ball to Drew Dempsey and it's gone out for a throw. It's going to be brought back in by the right back, Natalie Chaya. Here's McEwen. Send it to Core. Still with Core. Send into Miller Park. This is dispossessed. And here's Ferreira Bass. Sends a long ball down the line and it's offside. Both sides going with the conventional 4 at the back formation. Long ball. Here's Anaramel. Sucking a guy. Here's Chaya. Sends the long ball to Kapola, but she doesn't get a quite foot on it. It's gone out for a keeper kick with Mia Mossman. Oh, it's a bit of a quick feed at the back here. But here's Reese. Here's Dempsey. Sucking a guy. Still with her. Sends the long ball down the line. Kicked out of play. There's Reese. Wow, and it's gone over the top to Ferreira Bass, who sends the ball into the middle of the park. Straight at the goalkeeper, Peyton Woodward. Signed for the club this season. Spent some time in the US college system for Arkansas Razorbacks and Villanova Uni, as well as some international experience in Iceland for HK Kopovoga. And here she's now sending it out to Ella McKeon. McEwen. There's Ferreira Bass. Sends the ball into the middle of the park, but it's a call back for a free kick. The Reese sends it back to Higuchi. Over to a centre-back partner in Ellen Turner. Sends a long ball over the top to Drew Dempsey. Misfooted. Not out of danger yet, though, as Juve try bring it out of defence. But it's Marie Patricus. Over to Higuchi, who finds Gertz in the centre of the park. Oh. And a nice battle there between Saki Nagai and Nanami Shishino. It's going to be restarted by Eden McEwen. Long, low ball. It's clear out of danger. And Drew Dempsey, quick-footed Drew Dempsey, gets the ball. Turns her opponent, keeps going. Hands it straight back to McEwen. And Ferreira Bass ushers it out. Reese. Nagai. Straight to Drew Dempsey. Sends a through ball. Sent to back to core. But there's Drew Dempsey again. And there's trouble in the Juve defense, as they've sent it back to the keeper. Quick ball. But only. There's Priya now. Shot straight at Peyton Woodward once again. And keeper to keeper here at CB Smith Reserve. Here's Higuchi. To Reese. To Ellen Turner, but it's a handball. The call is handball, and it will be restarted by Shishida Nanami. Actually sent it straight back to Eden McEwen. Long ball over the top again to Anna Rammel. It's just not the right connection on her, and it's back in the arms of Mia Mosman. Anna Rammel's second season at the club. Of course, had to lead the line last season in the absence of Nicole Cooper, who moves to Heidelberg this season, in the off-season. There's Nanami. Here's Priya now. Sends a ball into the middle of the park. It's not quite cleared, but now it is. Here's Core. Back to Woodward. Long, low ball to Capola, who finds It's gone out for a throw. With Natalie Chea there, just not quick enough. The captain, but Reese will restart with the throw. To Dempsey. Sends a long ball into the middle of the park. It's not quite working. It's another Maddie Race throw. Since the Dama Box Hill and Football Victoria Academy. And here's McEwen. Navleen Kaur. Back to Woodward now. McEwen. There's lots of pressure in the defence. Slow ball. That's McEwen. Regains. Loses possession. And here's Drew Dempsey. Tries to find Ellen Turner. And it will be a Brunswick Juve attack. It's gone out. Now for another throw. This is Ferreira Bass. Long ball into the middle of the park. It's a great save by Woodward. It's Ellen Turner there with the shot. Long keeper kick. Cafola dispossessed. Long ball over the top. It finds Priya. Long ball into the middle of the park. Ferreira Bass, no it doesn't. Quite a great player leading the line for Boroondara. Candela Ferreira Bass, Candy Bass as they call her. 2017 gold medal winner. Spent some time at South Melbourne, at Southern United and at Box Hill. She did score 26 goals in 20 games for Casey Comet. And Maria Petrikis bring the ball back into play. Long throw. Very physical battle here today so far. Thana Rammel, Petrikis, Priya. Long ball. He finds Priya. Savarayan. Still Savarayan. And she shoots and it goes. Brilliant save by Peyton Woodward. With 3 options in the box, she decides to go herself. And it's going to be a Boroondara Eagles corner. Be the captain, Hayley Gertz, to take it. It's going to be short to Dempsey. To Gertz. Lucky Sakai. Sends it out. Boroondara just pushes it out for a Brunswick throw. It's going to be the left back, Natalie Greamer, to take it. It's a long throw. Is Candela Bass. Tries to find Dempsey. She doesn't. Is Woodward now. The ball at her feet. To Kerr. Finds Natalie Greamer, who sends the ball into the middle of the park. Ushered out by Higuchi. And here's Shishido. Danny McKenzie just pushes it out. Off the Boroondara player, and it's going out for a throw. Swapped wingers here today as well, by the looks of it. Capola and Danny McKenzie swapped. Here's Chaya, here's Rammel. Rammel. Chaya, off the head, and it's offside. Here's Reese. Sacking a guy. It's a long ball. To find Priya again. Still Priya. Cross, and it's gone out for another throw. Corner kick. Looks like it's going to be Hayley Gertz to take it. Once again. As it's sent in, long ball. It does get on ahead, but it's not enough. And here's Iguchi, he gets dispossessed. And here's Capola. Capola just tackled by Maria Patrikas. And what that could have been. It's going to be Natalie Greamer to take the throw. To McEwen. To Greamer. To Rammel. Rammel's from distance. Just shy of the post on the right-hand side. It's gone out for a keeper kick. It's going to be taken short between the centre-backs. Here's Saki. Nagai. Higuchi. Drew Dempsey now. Candela Bass is pushed off the ball and it's a free kick. Prakash gesture calls the ball back. Oh, and it was taken quickly, but it was headed away by Chaya. Here's Priya now. Affected once again, and it's a Juve throw. Alan Turner. Both managers have taken over this year. First season in the NPL Victoria Women's. For Boroondara, Luca Var, 15 years as a player at Boroondara Eagles. Before deciding to hang up the boots and take a coaching role. As Brunswick Juve try something, it doesn't work out. Hizaguchi. Over to Batrikis. Back to Mossman. Now Higuchi. Is Gertz. Long ball for Gertz. To find Bass. Doesn't. Boroondara throw. Oh, and she does find Priya, who will go herself again. Tries to cross the ball in to find Dempsey. She does. And it's sent out to Candela Bass over the bar. Obviously, goal scorers in round one was Drew Dempsey and Priya Savarayan. It's Petrikis now. Here's Priya again, who now sends a long ball down the line, cross the ball in. The game's going to be slowed down a little bit by Woodward. It's a long ball. Great header by Higuchi there. And here's Carrera Bass, who will go herself. Carrera Bass back post. Just not enough on the hit, and it's gone just wide. It's a long throw. And here's Bass. Here's Reese. Back to Maria Petrikis. And here's Higuchi. Reese. Gertz. Petrikis now. Long ball by Petrikis to try to find somebody. Offside, the call is. I thought it was very close. But the 4 people in the box are all offside. And it's going to be Woodward again to just slow the game down. All over the defense. There's Gucci to Petrikis. Brilliant ball to Priya. Priya crosses the ball into Drew Dempsey, who headers it wide. And it's going to be a corner. Wow. What could it have been? Drew Dempsey, former Florida Atlantic winger from America. It's going to be Gertz to take it. And she does. Higuchi's head. Shouts for a handball, but there is none. There's Dempsey with a nice step over. Dempsey again. Tries it. And it's still in. It's kept in by Higuchi. He sends it wide. It's Bass. To Priya. Savarayan. Sends the ball into the park. Drew Dempsey gets a second chance. And she has a strike and it's in. Off her right foot. The second chance and she's done it. This time with the foot rather than the head. And that's 1-0 to Boroondara-Carey Eagles. And it's Drew Dempsey, the American, scores again. It's a quick restart by Juve. Here's Chaya. McEwen. Core. Is mishit it into Ellen Turner. But it's going to be Natalie Grimer. To restart. Throw in she does. Is Anna Rummel fighting for it. Here's Petrikis. And it's headed out of play for another throw. And it's ushered all the way back to Mia Mossman, the former Heidelberg Warriors goalkeeper. Here's Hayley Gertz, who sends a ball down the line. To Bass. Finds Priya. And she'll go again herself. And she's going again. And it's over the top. And it's in the back of the net. Priya Savarayan with her second goal of the season. And it was Carrera Bass with the ball to Priya Savarayan. And in the back of the net. The last 5 minutes of Boroondara Eagles. And they've got 2 goals. Saki Nagai. Into Mackenzie. Dempsey. Back to Higuchi. To Reese. Chaya. Is Reese. Back to Mossman. Over to Patricus. And he's not quite Juve. But he's Reese again, who will try find Dempsey, and she does. Who will drive it down the line, but it's deflected out by Chaya. And it's Drew Dempsey's throw. 2 goals in 2 games for the American. There's Maddie Reese. Candela Bass. Nagai. Is Nagai again. Back to Reese. To Dempsey. Dempsey turns her. And here's Bass. Does a nice step over. It's off the hand. It's play on for Bass. Still going. To find Priya. And here's Turner to Priya. And it's a long clearance by Eden McEwen. Sakai. Dempsey. Dempsey to try find Bass. She doesn't. She gets another chance again. Here's Dempsey now. Driving into the middle of the park. Finds Gertz. Gertz sends a long ball to Hundalis, who sends the ball into the box. It's cleared. And it's shot over the bar by Haley Gertz. Very physical battle here between the guy and McKenzie. The guy still going. Here's Higuchi now to Patricus. Higuchi. Patricus. Finds Reese. To Dempsey now. Who will go herself, and she finds back to Reese. Reese sends a through ball. Dempsey bottling. And Prakash Sestra brings the ball back for a throw-in. A free kick, rather. Here's no call. Boroondara throw. Over to Higuchi. To Gertz, to Higuchi. Back to Hertz now. Finds Patricus. There's Hundalis running backwards. And here's Juve. Long ball over down the middle of the park. Not quite. Here's Gertz. Back to Mossman. Gertz to Higuchi. McEwen. To Chaya. To Core. Here's Capola. Here's Petrikis. To Kutsalis. Hundalis. Petrikis just pushed out again by their own means. Here's Grima. Hundalis. Is Grima. Finds Ramble. But Kanaka Higuchi ushers it out to safety. Some cautious football here by Brunswick Juve. Back to the goalkeeper, and here's Reese to find Dempsey. And it's a long ball and doesn't quite get through to Mackenzie. Nagai. To find Priya, she does. He sends it with her right foot. Not quite enough power on it, and it's gone straight to a Brunswick Juve defender. And Priya's again offside. And Priya finds it. Goes to Turner. And here's Priya now again. He strikes some distance again off the bar. Wow, she could have almost had two. The former Bulleen Lion. It's going to be Haley Gertz again on the throw, on the corner. Everyone back for Brunswick Juve. As Gertz sends it into the middle. To try to find a head. No head. But it goes to Carrera Bass. It's Mackenzie to Rammel. Here's Petrikis. Back to Mossman now. To Higuchi, who's under pressure. Deals with it well. Here's Reese. Reese. Still Reese. To find Dempsey. Natalie Shea giving her lots of trouble today. Just too much for Drew Dempsey, who actually does have a goal herself. She's just tuning in now. You can Delabas. Over the top to Dempsey. He's by herself in the middle. Keeps it in. And it's rolled into the back of the net as an own goal. I think they'll give it. But it was individual brilliance by Drew Dempsey. That pushed it into the back of the net. Drew Dempsey with the lovely ball down the line. Turns the defender and just slots into the middle of the park and then into the back of the net by way of an own goal. 3-0 here at CB Smith Reserve to the Eagles. And here's Ella Turner in the middle of the park to find Saki Nagai. And finds Priya down the line, who keeps running. Middle of the park to Bass, who can't quite turn. It's cleared by Navleen Klur. But here's Hayley Gertz, who retrieves possession and pushes it out for a throw. He's back to Kanano Higuchi. It's Maddie Reese. Sends it backwards to Higuchi. Here's Petrikis. To Ellen Turner. Here's Gertz. Deflected, and it's Juve possession. Rammel. Here's Mackenzie. He sends the ball all the way to Mossman. Here's the guy to Reese. Reese by herself on the right hand side of the pitch. It's Carrera Bass. The Dempsey tries over the bar. And Nathalie Chea retains, sends the ball straight to Woodward. And his call. Only as far as Hayley Gertz. He tries to go herself, but it's a physical battle. And it's Juve retains. To Anna Rammel. To Kerr. All the way back to Woodward now. Is Kerr. Back to the keeper. Is Rammel. And it's a long ball over the top and she's by herself. And will she keep going? Just last minute. Maria Petrikis saves the day. And it's going to be Madeline Reese. Here's Higuchi. To Nagai. Back to Higuchi. Here's Higuchi still slowing the game down to find Dempsey. Dempsey just pushes it out. Here's Nathalie Chia now. To Bass. Off her hand, then it's play on. Here's Anna Rammel. Looks like she's loading up to shoot. She doesn't. And it's a dangerous tackle there. But it's a Boroondara ball. It's a long ball to Priya now. Same position as the goal. But it's a battle with her and Natalie Griemer. Who finds Capola. Still Capola. And it's gone out for what looks to be a Brunswick Juventus throw-in. And Alyssa Smith there battling with Saki Nagai. And it's gone out for now. A Boroondara Eagles throw. It's going to be taken by Angeliki Hondalis. And here's Bass, who tries to send the ball to Dempsey. Doesn't reach it. There's Nagai. And here's Reese now. Dempsey. And Sagai. To Reese. Here's Nagai. To Dempsey now. In the middle of the park. Sends the ball all the way back to Maria Patricus. Here's Kiki Hundalis now. Back to Patricus. Back to Mossman. It's Kanako Higuchi. Sakai. Here's Drew Dempsey, who drives. Tries to find Priya. She doesn't. But here's Reese. Reese from distance. Not quite enough power. And it's in the arms of Peyton Woodward. It will slow the game down. And it's a long kick over the top to find a Boroondara defender, and straight back to Mia Mossman for round 2. Here's Higuchi. Nagai. To Reese on the left-hand side. To Dempsey. Dempsey to Bass. Will Dempsey make it? She doesn't. Beaten for pace by Eden McCowan. And Woodward tries again. Patricus. Miss headers. And here's Greamer. It's gone out for a throw. And it'll be Ellen Turner. Sienna Kappala to take it. Rummel to Greamer. To Kappala. From distance. Into the arms of Mia Mossman. Here's Reese. To Higuchi. Higuchi. To Patricus. Patricus drives. Long ball to find Burar. Long ball into the middle of the park. Again, into the keeper's arms. Woodward long ball. It's May Reese. Gets a last minute touch, and it's gone actually out to an Eagles throw with Reese to find the guy. He's Natalie Chaya now. There's Mackenzie. And here's Woodward. He miskicks it, but it actually goes straight to a left back. But here's Bass. To Gertz, to Priya. Again, the goal scorer, who tries to go again into the arms of Peyton Woodward. And it sends a long ball. Higuchi with the header. Back to Nagai. But goes to Nanami Shishido. Is Mackenzie now. Is held back, but she keeps going. Tries to nutmeg her, and it goes straight out. Here's Chaya. Rummel. To Shishido. Shea. To McEwen. Sends a ball into the box to try find a zebra's head. And that was Alyssa Smith. Feeds it into Mossman's arms. Here's Patricus. Mossman. Higuchi finds Reese. She's got Dempsey in front of her. She finds her. She gets around her. Is Carrera Bass. Shoots from distance again, and it's in the arms of Peyton Woodward. Peyton Woodward slowing the game down. Finds McEwen. Back to Woodward. To Cole. And that's half time here at CB Smith Reserve. 3-0 to the Eagles. A goal from Drew Dempsey. A goal from Priya Savarian. And an own goal. Gives Eagles a 3-0 lead. Most importantly, an own goal by way of a Drew Dempsey individual brilliance. We know And it's the second half here at CB Smith Reserve. Brunswick Juve 0. Boroondara-Carey Eagles 3, thanks to an own goal and a goal by Drew Dempsey and Priya Savarirayan. And it's going to be Brunswick Juve to get us underway, kicking to the left of the screen. It's a long ball hit. Sasaki Nagai. And here's Dempsey. Driving. And here's Nagai. Still Nagai. And here's Priya. He goes down the line. It's a corner for Boroondara Eagles. And it's going to be Haley Goetz once again to take it. Captain of the side. Scored 4 goals last season. Time spin of the clubs since 2021. And she will send the corner straight into the box. And it's gone over. And it's going to be Woodward again to take it. She's passed it to her centre back, Neveline Carr. To Carr, under pressure by Priya. Priya's got the ball. She's found Turner. And the ball's been rescued from safety. But it's Sandales battling to get the ball. And she crosses the ball in and it's gone out for a keeper kick. Is Woodward. Long ball. Finds Butler. Rammel. Still Rammel. Is Smith. Still Smith. Is Bass. Finds Dempsey. Dempsey. Powerful drive forward. Crosses the ball in. Cleared by McEwen. Here's Turner. Lateral ball across to Priya. Here's Turner again. Here's Saki Nagai to Dempsey. Dempsey sends the ball into the box. Straight into the keeper's arms. And Woodward will slow the game down, but she's taken it quickly. And here's Nanami. Here's Smith now. And Danny McKenzie's offside. Is Mossman. Higuchi. And it's Brunswick Juve driving forward in numbers. It's Capola. He's dispossessed by Higuchi. It's going to be the captain, Chayao, taking it. He finds Rammel. And it's pushed out again for a Juve throw. It's Chayao taking the throw once again. And his Boroondara is Shishido. Nanami, long ball to Rammel, who's offside. And Mia Mossman sends a long ball to Priya. Doesn't quite get there. Long ball to try find Candela Bass. Is Woodward. To Kapola. McEwen. Back to Woodward. It's a long ball. And now Saki Nagai just trying to cut the keeper out. Here's Woodward. There's a ball. Capola keeps it in. The long ball sent, but no one's there for Juventus. It's going to be Higuchi. There's Gertz. Mossman. Back to Higuchi. Saki Nagai. Still Saki Nagai, who's fallen over. Been fouled. Saki Nagai. Spent some time in Andorra before moving to Spring Hills last season, where she scored 14 goals in 19 games last season. And here we see Hundalis. Hundalis, still Hundalis. Tries to find Priya. He's like Butler. She's hit it straight out of play. Sandala's long throw. Find Candelas Bass. Candela Bass, still Candela Bass. Lateral ball into the middle of the park. Saki Nagai just there, kicks it. Here's Reese to Dempsey. Dempsey middle, nobody's there. But it's still Bass. And a corner kick is the call. Late deflection. Off Navleen Kaur, spending her second season at the club. Haley Gertz spent some time at Sky United before moving to Box Hill. And she's been at Boroondara since 2021. And she's taken a short. It's gone back to her. She's crossed the ball in. Comes up short. Here's Peyton Woodward again. He will slow the game down. Long ball. Centre Smith. McEwen. McKenzie. Long ball to Butler. Here's Nanami. Nanami finds Mackenzie. Still Mackenzie. Mackenzie. And it's rebounded off Amma Rammel. Anastasia Rammel. With an absolute sitter, she scored. credit has to go to Danny McKenzie there, who's gotten past about 5 players. But it's Anastasia Rammel who finishes the business with her first for the season, equaling her last season tally. And that's a handball, is the call. It's Kandales, it's Priya. Sacking a guy. Still sacking a guy. Here's Gertz. He tries a little cheeky chip and it's gone out for a throw. Long ball to Kapala. Higuchi. To Petrikis. Petrikis sends a long ball. Vandalis. Is Gertz. Still Gertz, who bodies everyone off the ball. Is Nagai. Nanami. Here's Grima. He's beaten for pace by Hindalis. Long ball to Nanami. And it's out for another throw. This time it's Juve's. Here's Butler. She doesn't have a lot of room. She finds room to Rammel. Back to Butler. But it's sent out by Maria Petrikis. And it's going to be Natalie Grima on the throw once again. Rammel. Grima tries to turn her. But here's Hindalis. Finds Bass. It's Grima. Dispossessed by sucking a guy who's tripped over. It's a free kick for the Eagles. It's Petrikis, restarts play. It's Gertz. Back to Petrikis. Over to the captain. Over to Kanako Higuchi. Send ball down the line to Dempsey. She's not there, but it is a throw. This link up here between Maddie Reach and Drew Dempsey's very dangerous connection today this game. We've seen 2 goals come from it. But here's Bass trying to find a way through. She doesn't. It's Kapala. Maddie Reese on the throw once again. It's Dempsey. Reese. Dempsey. Back to Reese. Reese to Bass. To Dempsey. Who will shoot from distance. It's a cross. But it's gone in the arms of Woodward. Who feeds her right back quickly. Here's Butler. Butler's battling with Hindalis. And Hindalis sends the ball over the net in an act of time wasting. But he's Grima. Alyssa Smith there. Nanamo. Grima. Back to Core, who slips but managed to get on her feet, and it's Woodward. Woodward, long ball. Doesn't quite reach Nathalie Chow. We're going to have Maddie Reese, formerly of Football Victoria, emerging. And his Bass over the bar once again. Very similar theme to the first half. First half we saw obviously back-to-back football. And then just Boroondara unleashed 3 goals in 15 minutes. And then it was all theirs. There is still time for more goals. Whether it is Brunswick Juventus is the question we have to ask. Obviously, their top goal scorer, Nicole Cooper, has moved to Heidelberg United. But there will be 3 changes here. Drew Dempsey leaves the field. And Hayley Gertz leaves the field. We don't have a subs board, so bear with me until we work out who's actually come on. But it's Anna Rammel, who finds Butler. Hendalis sends a long ball down the line to Bass. She's by herself. But the lateral ball into the box. And it's Bass again. Pereira Bass. It's Ellen Turner. Sucking a guy with a slide tackle there, but it's still... And here's the substitute, Zoe Bennett, to find Hendalis. Hendalis has time. She sends it long to Carrera Bass, who's not quick enough to get there. Yes, so there's confirmation of one of the changes. Number 6, Zoe Bennett, replaces number 10, Hayley Gertz. Zoe Bennett, formerly of Bulleen Lions and FV emerging, joins this season. The other change, we think it's Cicely Paraskevis. We'll just get confirmation. Here's Rammel, sends the ball down to Butler, but Mossman comes out and sends a long ball down to Carrera Bass. Tries to find Paraskevis. It is Cicely Paraskevis. Comes on for Drew Dempsey on the left. He's sucking a guy. He finds Cicely. It's Bass. It's still Bass. Long ball by Bass, and it's out. Cicely Paraskevis, formerly of Alamein and Box Hill last season, scored 1 goal for Box Hill. Wearing the number 7 shirt for today. And as mentioned, Zoe Bennett, formerly of FE emerging, sits in the centre of the midfield, replacing captain Hayley Gertz. Ellen Turner has been given the captain's armband, as Gertz has been taken off. And is McEwen, missed kicks, and here's Bennett, but here's Rammel now. Rammel feeds the strikers, but it's Mossman who cleans it up and finds Bass. And Ellen Turner just gets a big shove to the back, but it's play on. And here's Kapala. And she's tackled, but it's play on. The call is Prakash. Is Kapala still going? middle of the park, and here's Rummel. Slips. Saki Nagai. Long ball to Priya Savavarayan, who's by herself on the right. Middle of the park ball. Tries to find somebody, it doesn't. And Bassi's pushed. No foul. Here's Saki Nagai now. It's miskicked again, and it's going to be a Juve attack. Higuchi. Reese. Higuchi. Nanami to Rummel. Offside is the call. It's a kick after the whistle, but offside was the call against Nanami Shishido. But it looks like we've got a couple plays on the floor here. Drinks break as one of the Brunswick Juventus players gets some treatment. On the bench for Brunswick Juve is Mia Sekiski, Natasha Colosimo, Odin Gamara, Samira Rekchepi, and Tiana Pandov. And goalkeeper Tiana Ofanidis. Still left on the bench for the Eagles. Number 9, Rachel Sturton. Number 15, Felicity Georgopoulos. Number 19, Mika Cole. And number 99, the goalkeeper, Izzy Rutherford. Doesn't look like there is anybody else getting ready. We do have some Juventus players warming up. Not quite sure who is actually on the floor for Juve. It was the captain, Natalie Chaya, who's up on her feet. Natalie Chaya, 6th season at the club, donning the captain's armband. She's currently in the team sheet. The club's most appearance to player, longest serving player, whatever you want to call it. And we'll restart play as Higuchi sends it back to Juve, and Natalie Chaya re-enters for play. And there's now remaining substitutes from the Eagles warming up. Carrera Bass finds Sicily Paraskevas. Not quite. Here's Woodward. Sends a long backspin ball to Rummel. But it's Saki Nagai. He's tripped again, but it's play on. Here's Reese to Sicily. McEwen. Nanamo. Chaya. Back to Nanami. Bodied out of play by Ellen Turner. Ellen Turner. Interesting one for the Eagles. 130th appearance today for the Eagles in all competitions. And it's sent long to Mackenzie. Is Rammel. Candela Bass. Handball is the call. His call. Turner. That's out. It's going to be Grima to bring the ball back in to McKenzie. But it's Bennett. It's Kiki Hindalis now. Long throw to Grima. McKenzie now. And his Butler. Who finds Grima. And it's bombed out of play by Hindalis. It's Grima. It's Grima again. Just creeping forward. Nanami. Nanami, still Nanami, and it's gone out, and it's Nicole's Boroondara throw. It's going to be Kiki Hindalis to take it. Kiki Hindalis doing, I guess, a world tour of the great clubs in Victoria. Formerly of Heidelberg and South Melbourne. Before joining Boroondara 2 years ago. And she takes a long throw off the head of Grimes. Hindalis finds Bass. Here's Bennett, who finds Priya, who's in space. Will she shoot? She doesn't. And it's sent back to Hindalis. Lets the ball run out of play. And there's a substitute for Brunswick Juventus. Coming off. Number 11, Danny McKenzie. And coming on. Here's Priya. Coming on, number 6, Natasha Colosimo. We'll get to her information in a little bit after Kiki Hindalis takes a throw to find Priya. Is Hindalis tries to send the ball into the box, into the arms of Peyton Woodward. And there's Nanami. And now it's Boroondara Eagles with the attack. Here's Paraskevis. Sends a ball in the box. Priya falls over her feet. And here's Butler now. Will run. Here's Butler, still Butler. Battling Bennett. Still Butler. Butler. Driven down to the left wing. And here's Grimer. Nanami. Over to Grimer. And Nanami again. Is pushed. But it's play on. Saka Nagai. And it's now went out for a throw. And it'll be with Kiki Hindalis to take it. Grimer. Candela Bass. Candela Bass tries to step over. She's on the floor. Hindalis, middle of the park. It's a long ball by Alyssa Smith. Nanami. Grimer. Kicks it backwards to Woodward. McEwen. Chaya. It's a substitute, Colosimo. Chaya hits it out. It's a long ball into the box. Woodward plays it quickly to Butler. Find Nanami. But his long range distance by Bennett. And it's offside. His call. Back to call. Long ball. But he's Turner. And it's a foul on the substitute, Natasha Colosimo. Is Aiden McEwen to take the free kick. Long kick to the right hand side. But there's a head injury. He needs some medical attention. It is a Brunswick Juventus player. Natasha Colosimo confirmed the substitution. Spent 7 years at Calder for last season, becoming Brunswick Juventus's runner-up MVP. Looks like both sides are getting changes ready. She's up on her feet. And the changes are Meredith Petrikis off and Ellen Turner off. And coming on, number 9, Rachel Sturton. And number 15, Felicity Georgopoulos. Rachel Sturton spent some time at Preston, Heidelberg, and at Calder. Felicity Georgopoulos, a former Berger youth prospect. And here's Higuchi to restart play. Long ball to Cicely Paraskevis. And there's Higuchi. It's a long ball, and here's the substitute's got work to do. She's under pressure. She finds Priya. who sends the ball out, but it's a free kick. And interestingly, Kiki Hundalis has been moved to centre-back. But there are two changes for Brunswick Juve. Anna Rummel leaves the field of play. Replaced by here's Mia Mossman, Hundalis. That was confirmation there that Anna Rummel has been replaced by Undine Gumara from Alamein last season. Signed this year for Juve. And she slots up striker, but here is Juve, who finds Nanami Shishido on the edge of the box, just sending it wide. But it has actually gone out for a corner. And it's going to be Grimer to take. And it's a long ball into the box, just short of the 6-yard box. But here's Georgopoulos now, battling with Grimer. He's gone out for a throw. Oh, a bit of a battle going on here. But here's Felicity Georgopoulos now. Throw to find Bass. Georgopoulos. Back to Higuchi. Sends it to Grimer, who sends it over the fence accidentally. Here's Georgopoulos. Sends it straight to a Juve defender. It's Butler. Still Butler. She's gone down. Sandwiched in between Eagles players. Natalie Green at the restart play. Edge of the 6-yard box. And here's over the bar by the substitute Gimara. But the offside flag has been raised. Here's Higuchi. Calm on the ball. Tries to find Bass, but is dispossessed. Higuchi finds Bass again. Beautiful ball. By Sakai. It's going to be the captain once again, Natalie Child. On the throw. Is Kapola. To Nanami. It's Kapola again. To Nanami again. Tries a little back heel, it works. Sends the ball forward to Butler. Doesn't reach her, but here's Higachi. To Nagai. To Higachi. Back to Hundalis. Over to Nagachi. Long ball to Paraskevis. Paraskevis uses her pace. Crosses the ball in along the floor, not good enough. It's gone out for an Eagles throw. And here's Eagles now proceeding through. It's a great cross into the arms of Woodward. And here's Bennett. And here's Gamara. Gamara with some trickery. To Gaia. Back to Grima. And here's Georgopoulos, who tries to feed her way through, but it doesn't work. And here's Butler. Over to Mossman. Ziguchi. Still Iguchi. Long ball to Paraskevas, but it doesn't quite work out. And Juve want to take in quickly. Bachea. It's gone the other way. Still with Nagai. And there was Sturton. Here's Nagai. Quick feet. Finds Paraskevas. Paraskevas from distance. Just shy of the left front post. And it's going to be back with Peyton Woodward. It's a long ball. It's into Nanami. But here's Georgopoulos. To Priya. To Priya again. Who's by herself. Round one. And it's just pushed away to safety. But here's Georgopoulos again. And it's her throw. And it looks like another player's on the floor. A cramp. The medic team comes back on. It's been a story of two halves so far here at CB Smith Reserve. Obviously 3-0 at half-time. Just the one goal by way of Anastasia Rammel to make it 3-1, the score. The streak so far continues for Boroondara Eagles, undefeated against Brunswick Juventus on 6 visits. There is still time. We did see once Eagles did score, they scored 3 in quick succession. But this time, story of two halves. There's Layla Butler back on her feet. But looks like there is a change getting ready. Kandala Bass leaves play. And it's Mika Cole coming on. Former Southern United, Box Hill and Alamein. Comes on to replace the former gold medal winner. Up top. Georgopoulos to find Priya. And it's gone out for a Juve throw. Here's Grima. Here's Colosimo. Colosimo again. It's gone out for another throw. It's going to be Georgopoulos again. And he's Cole. It's good pressure by Cole. It's going to have for another throw. Just edging up towards the goal for the Eagles. Tries to find Priya. It's back with Felicity Georgopoulos. Priya bodied off the ball. It has gone out for another throw. Here's Priya to the keeper's feet. Here's Woodward. Long ball by Woodward. Tries to find Gemara but doesn't. But here's Cole. Still Cole. Back to Priya. Priya sends the ball into the box. It bounces off an arm. There is no call. But it was Grima. And it's gone out for another throw for Georgopoulos. Finds Priya. And it's bodied off the ball again. And here's Georgopoulos with a big throw down the line to Priya, who's not quick enough. Here's Woodward now going to restart play on the right-hand side. Nanami Higuchi clears it to try find Sturton. Sturton's by herself. Nanami and Nauzi Gumara. Here's Paraskevas. Cole. Pushed off the ball and it's Juve attacking. Here's Nanami. Finds Butler. She's got 4 defenders in front of her. She rounds one. And it's pushed out for a goal kick with Mia Mossman. Mossman now going to slow the game down. Not long left here at CB Smith Reserve. As things stand, it's Eagles' first win of the season. It's Paraskevas chipped over. It's Cole. Here's Gemara. It's Colosimo. Sent by Smith. And here's Priya. Is going again. Still Priya. Gets around Grima. Priya again. Crosses the ball in. Into the arms. Straight into Woodward's arms. It's a long kick by Woodward. Hundalis' foot. And that's the final whistle here at CB Smith Reserve. 3-1 to the Eagles. A goal from Drew Dempsey and Priya Savarayan. And an own goal by way of a Drew Dempsey cross. For the Brunswick Juventus, it was a goal by Anna Raumel. But individual brilliance by Danny McKenzie. That gave them their goal. And I've been Ross Papadakis. This has been round 2 of the NPL Victoria. Boroondara-Carey Eagles 3, Brunswick Juventus 1.